Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Good morning to all. Today in class 12th biology and the chapter is sexual reproduction in flowering plants means angiosperms. So today I select the topic formation of fruit. Student, after maturity, ovule converted into seeds and ovary converted into fruit. So this fruit having outer layer is called pericarp, a protective layer formed from ovary wall. So later pericarp divides into first epicarp, second mesocarp, and third endocarp. Student, these are the fruit wall: epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Later, here two kind of fruit. One is true fruit, another is false fruit. Means to say, if fruit develops from other than ovary, it said to be false fruit. Example: apple. So this apple, this is a false fruit, and its edible part, this is a thalamus. These are seeds. Now second one, true fruits. If fruit is formed from the ovary only, is called true fruit. Example: mango. So this mango its outer layer apical, individual part mesocarp, and hard and stony endocarp. So this is a true fruit, example mango. This is a false fruit, example apple. Dear student, fruits, they are edible in nature and helps in the next phase of the plants. So student, several agents that disperse the fruits from one place to another place, like water, like air, and like animals. Means these are the agents that spread or disperse the fruits from one place to another place. So it is a now student, another part of the same chapter, polyembryony. So it is a phenomenon in which more than one embryo found in the same seed. So this polyembryony was discovered by Leeuwenhoek in 1929 in orange, means citrus fruit. So later this polyembryony divided into two parts. One is true polyembryony and another is false polyembryony. So dear student, true polyembryony, in this case extra embryos arise in the same embryo sac in which zygotic embryo has developed. Where zygotic embryos develop means on the same embryo sac another one embryo also develop. So this is a true polyembryony. Now second is false polyembryony. In this case, more than one embryos develop in different embryo sac. Means here same embryo sac and in this case different embryo sac inside of the same ovule. Means one ovule has more than 2 or 3 embryo sac. So where each embryo sac develop embryos. So this is a false polyembryony. Now what methods by which polyembryony develop? So one is cleavage polyembryony. Next is embryos develop from synagids. Embryos develop from antipodals, embryos develop from integuments, and adventive polyembryony. So these are the methods by which polyembryony. Now methods for polyembryony means what are the factors by which polyembryony occurs. So students, one is cleavage polyembryony. This cleavage polyembryony occurs in Nymphia advena. What happened here? In this case, more than one embryo are found while the cleavage of zygote. Means in this case, zygote divides, and after the division of zygote, both zygotic part develop into two embryo. So this is a cleavage polyembryony, and it occurs in gymnosperms. Second is adventine polyembryony, occurs in Mangifera indica. This is a mango. So in Mangifera indica, here in this case the embryos develop from sporophytic cells of the nucellus. Means in adventine polyembryony, from nucellus, the cells of nucellus, they have capacity or capability to form embryo. So this is the adventine polyembryony. Next is embryo from synergids. In certain plants like Sagittaria, synergids fertilized by male gametes, so they form embryo. Next is embryo from antipodals like Ulmus. In Ulmus, embryo develop from antipodal cells. Next is embryo from endosperm. For example, Balanophora. In Balanophora, embryo develop from endosperms. So this is about polyembryony, their types and methods by which polystudent in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction occurs by the formation of male and female gametes. In later phases, when male and female gametes fuse together, it is known as syngamy, and it is also called amphimixis to form a diploid zygote. What in apomixis? It is a type of asexual reproduction in which plants mimic the sexual reproduction. Means plant shows sexually but not having sexually. Their mode of reproduction are asexually. So in apomixis, the development of reproductive propagules without meiosis or reduction division and syngamy. Means in apomixis there is no syngamy. In apomixis there is no reduction division or meiosis. Means the nature of embryos are haploid. So student, the plants that show apomixis are called apomictic plants, and the term apomixis was coined or given by Winkler in 1908. So this apomixis further divides in two parts. One is the vegetative propagation. Earlier you know very well, the development of new plants from stem, leaves, birds, gemmules, This is a vegetative propagation. Means there is a no need formation of gametes. Second is agamospermy. Means no development of gametes. So this is agamospermy. Now this further divide into apospory and apogamy. So this is about apomixis, parthenocarpy. Development of seedless fruits is called parthenocarpy. Development of seedless fruit or formation of seedless fruit. So this phenomena is known as parthenocarpy. Now, for example, banana, grapes, both shows natural parthenocarpy. Natural parthenocarpy. Now second, tomatoes and papaya shows artificial parthenocarpy. So, how it is possible? When applied low concentration of oxygens and gibberellins. Whenever we apply low concentration of gibberellins and oxygens, we can produce seedless fruit. So it is a great value about seedless fruit. So one is parthenocarpy, one is apomixis, and one is polyembryony. These three regarded as a special mode of reproduction in plants. So this is about second chapter. Thanks for you.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.